Yeah, thanks, Shante. Well, indeed, as you said, Police Minister Bheki Cele is satisfied with exactly what's happening out there. Police readiness seems to be the key theme for him, and he's happy with what he's seen thus far for the festive season. Cele did visit the Nkomazi area in Mpumalanga, neighboring eSwatini and Mozambique. Thousands of police have been deployed in an effort to fight crime this festive period.
A newly built police station to relieve nearby stations. Theft and domestic violence arrive there. By contrast, there is a lack of police visibility.
Times calls, it's not easy for them to attend because of transport. They say they don't have enough transport.
We are glad that the police will be here to protect us, to protect our kids so that they don't get into Nyaupe.
Roadblocks have been set up. And to ease congestion on the N4, Coopersdale Road is open for taxis, buses and loaded vehicles. So far, Cele is pleased.
This is a multidisciplinary approach. At the roadblock that you have just left, is almost everybody in the cluster is there. Quite pleasing, because the skills are different of checking the different crimes. Here now, this falls under Home Affairs and SARS to see the counterfeit and all that kind of stuff that should be coming in the country. Kills two things, kills business, but it also kills the government collection on such matters, because these are things that are not supposed to be there. So one is very pleased that we work together.
The minister says he has met with his Mozambican counterpart to deal with cross-border crime, especially vehicle theft. The roadblocks will run until the 11th of next month. Tumelo Machogo, SABC News, Nkomazi.
Well, to discuss this further, let's speak to SABC reporter in Mpumalanga, Tumelo Machogo. Tumelo, thank you so much for your time, but I suppose one of the first things is asking what the purpose of that visit was exactly. What was the minister actually saying out there in Mpumalanga, and why specifically this area?
You remember that the minister, they've already launched the program that they're going to put more police officers on the road and also everywhere around the country to make sure that everyone is safe during this festive season. But the minister was here actually to just make sure that Mpumalanga as a province and also as a region, they are ready for the festive season. So the minister came to Nkomazi area, which is an area that is very close to Mozambique and eSwatini, two countries that bordering South Africa. So that area is strategic because of the area, because it's a crime area where people try to do crimes between the three countries rather in that area. So the minister decided to go into that area to make sure that they listen to the people that lives in that area, because you would remember that Nkomazi also is quite rural. So people there, they need a lot of policing in their area, especially during this time of the year, because you would know that crime goes up, especially when they know that people are going to be on holidays and people are also, they have money and they are going to be going to the banks, they're going to be withdrawing a lot of monies. So the minister strategically went to this area to make sure that they go to a police station, where the police station is going to be officially open in January, and also going to taxi ranks and going to shopping complex to make sure that the people there, they feel safe, especially around this time of the year. The minister said that they will put more police officers, and they'll also have like a taxi or like a van to make sure that like a center where people, if they experience any type of crimes during this time of the year, and also when they go to the shopping center, they can report crimes immediately there without going to a police station. And then the police in those areas, especially now that they're going to be placed in rural areas, in communities where police normally would not see the police, they're going to be placed there.
Tumelo, let me ask you then very quickly. I mean, the minister did interact with a few concerned citizens as well. What concerns did those people manage to raise with the minister?
Well, the community have raised a lot of issues. On top of their list is the issue of crime and also theft, especially with young people, stealing from people, especially at night. Housebreaking is one of the major issues. Theft is one of the major issues. Domestic violence has also come up as the community saying that they're also experiencing a lot of domestic violence in their area because the police are not much visible, and saying that the police station and the police are not very visible to their area. They're saying that they have to go almost report crimes they have to work, they have to actually travel distance of almost kilometers, of almost 10 kilometers just to report a crime. So most of these people, they don't go to those areas to report crimes because they feel like they can't report crimes. So they're saying that they're experiencing all of that issue, but also the fact that cross-border crimes is such an issue in that area, with a lot of people trying to bring contrabands into the country, such as nyaope, such as weed coming from eSwatini, and also you would remember that Mozambique rather, and that area there's a lot of crime, especially around the theft of cars, people transporting cars into Mozambique, making sure that they steal cars in South Africa, especially SUVs, and transporting them into Mozambique through the porous border that we have. So the minister said that we need to tighten up the security to make sure that the borders are also tightened up, especially around this time of the year.
Tumelo Machogo, really appreciate your time out there, but good reporting out there. He's in Nkomazi there in Mpumalanga. Shante, it's over to you, but as you can see, some traffic concerns perhaps, considering the truck behind our colleague there, Tumelo, out in Nkomazi.
Yeah, we never